Hi beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my February beauty favorites. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me for today's video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you won't miss any of my uploads. All right, now I can relax. Boy, that beginning part is always rough. I have a lot of favorites to discuss with you all, but before we get started, I want to talk about a company that I'm partnering with in today's video. I have some new jewelry from a company called Ana Luisa, and I think you guys have probably heard of them. Many of the YouTubers that I watch have partnered with this company as well and speak about their jewelry all the time. So I was really excited when they reached out to me and asked about partnering. So I was able to select several items that I would like to try out. The first item that I received was shipped to me in this nice little box, and one of the things that the brand is proud of is their carbon footprint. And it says here, something good for the earth. We had a dream making jewelry that doesn't come at Earth's expense, and it happened thanks to you. So you'll see here that it says that this was made of 100% recycled paper. So that's really nice that they are doing their part to take care of our planet. So I like the packaging, nice and clean, and it looks like it is also material that would be planet friendly. These are the earrings that I received. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you guys can take a closer look. These are so cute, guys. And this is called the Essentials Gift Set. I will be sure to link it down below. Their website says that it is 14 karat gold plating. And it also says 14 karat gold on recycled sterling silver. The earrings also have cubic zirconia. So you should be able to tell that you do see the cubic zirconia here with the two largest pieces here, but I can definitely tell that these are very good quality. The clasp was fantastic, just really easy to put these on. Sometimes when you have really small earrings, they can be more difficult, but these have a really nice clasp that just kind of clicks. So it was really quick and easy for me to wear these. So I'm very, very happy to have them, and I love them. I love them, love them, love them. You guys may not have realized that I have multiple piercings in my ears because I typically only wear like a large earring in the bottom piercing. They're so cute. Right now, Ana Luisa is offering a 20% off site-wide on their website. So I will be sure to leave a link down in the description box that will take you to their website, and I will write the description of this item so that you will know what to look for if you're interested in purchasing these. But there are tons of products. They have bracelets, earrings, necklaces. There's just so much to choose from as it relates to jewelry. I think for the quality, it is a pretty affordable price. So be sure to check them out, and thank you so much to Ana Luisa for partnering with me. And just so you know, these earrings are a monthly favorite in February. Whenever I straighten my hair, I kind of want to start with hair care. I will be sure to have timestamps down below so that you guys can skip to the portion of the video that you would like to watch. But let's first just talk a little bit about hair care, especially since I've been going between straight and curly. So you all know that about a month ago, I applied a keratin treatment to my hair, and things are still going very, very well. My hair is more manageable, and I have had less shrinkage when I wear my hair curly. I actually posted a video showing you guys my curly hair routine so that you could see what I apply to my hair whenever I wear my hair curly. I wanted to talk about a couple of hair care products that I have been using lately. In the last video, I was unboxing the Design Essential products, and while I have tried everything that I had and I really like all of the products, I did want to mention this shampoo because I'm really, really impressed with this. I actually like this one better than the almond and avocado. Now I remember it was almond and avocado is the other shampoo and conditioner set that I have been using. This one is honey cream, and it says it's sulfate free. It says moisture retention super detangling conditioning shampoo. I can definitely tell this is more of a conditioning shampoo. I love the smell. My hair feels very clean when I'm done, but not dry. I don't feel any residue, and that is really big for me. I hate shampoo that leaves a residue behind and I can just kind of still feel it on my hair. This rinses clean. I have used it several times, many times, and I haven't used very much of it, so I'm really happy about that. I couldn't find on their website a matching conditioner, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be using to condition my hair when I use this product. So I would like a conditioner that matches it, but it does say it's for relaxed and natural hair, and this is great. I still have been using my Moerie products. I love this. I continue to reach out to this company all the time whenever I run out of the product because I love it that much. I've pretty much emptied. I have just a little bit left of the shampoo and I have another one. And then I'm like halfway done with the conditioner because I have the mask as well. It has all types of vitamins and minerals in it and it's really good for your hair. But I love that it is very lightweight. It is natural and it is lightweight. It's one of the best products that I've used that doesn't weigh my hair down. Like my hair felt so soft and silky, and it's partially because of the keratin treatment, but I also know that it's because of these products here. So I will link this down below, but these are amazing. Today I used one pump, I think, of the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intensive Moisture Mask. I used that on my hair today, and you should be able to tell hair is on point. Like just feels so nice and hydrated, yet light and flowy. It's just wonderful. If you have dry hair or you just want your hair to feel healthier and softer and shinier, this is so good. This is the Gisou or Gisou honey infused hair oil. Can somebody tell me how to pronounce it? It has a dropper there. I use like, you know, half a drop. I use my Dry Bar Hot Toddy or heat protectant. I use that on my hair today too. And I think that really helps it like really be lightweight as well. Once I was done straightening my hair, I wanted a little bit of shine. So I added some of this oil, but then I was also greedy because I love how this feels and smells. So I added a little bit of the Macvoil Moroccan oil. This is wonderful. I love this. It's a leave-on ultra shine spray is what they call it. And I also think I might have sprayed a little bit on my hand and rubbed it through my hair before straightening it, and then I sprayed a little bit at the end and I added a little bit of this. But as far as like scalp oil or any of that, I haven't applied any other oil to my hair, just a little bit of this. If I refrain from applying too much oil on day one, then my hair will last like this a little bit longer. So anyway, these are both great. This is a new discovery, but I will continue to purchase this. It's just got this really nice silky feel. This is very nice, just luxurious. I love it. Another product that I want to mention is also Design Essentials. This is the coconut and Monoi, I think is how you say it, deep moisture milk souffle. I kind of thought this was more like a curling pudding, but you know, the more I read it, I'm like, it really isn't. I think it's just a hydrating kind of cream for any dry, thirsty hair. When I would use this, it's gonna be more when my hair is in its natural state. This I think might be way too heavy unless I use the tiniest amount when my hair is straight. But this adds a ton of moisture to your hair if you have natural locks. So I do enjoy wearing this when my hair is curly. I don't think that it does anything to cause my hair to be more curly. It just adds a nice amount of hydration. It has a very light smell, but I do smell that little bit of coconut. But Design Essential is where it's at, especially for women of color. This is fantastic. I also wanted to mention the tools that I used today one more time. I've talked about both of these, but these were the tools I used today and have been using whenever I straighten my hair since I've had my keratin treatment. This is the HSI Professional Straightener. It has the ceramic plates. I love irons with ceramic plates. I do find that typically they will break more easily and I have to replace them faster. Like if you drop this in the wrong place, a lot of times this will crack. But so far so good. It was quite affordable on Amazon, and it really reminds me of my hair styler that I also used to use all the time. It just really glides over the hair so easily, no tugging, and it is wonderful. So this is amazing. I also use my really expensive T3 Single Pass X. I could have just used one or the other, but since I purchased them, I want to get use out of both of them, especially this one because it is expensive. If you do want to splurge on a straightener, then go for this. With my hair in its keratin state, both of these do the same thing. The T3 Single Pass X has a 1.5 inch plate. It has custom blend ceramic plates. It smooths the hair cuticles to fight frizz and enhance shine. This one comes with a couple of clips. I like the size of this one. You can go over larger sections of hair, and I just think this one is probably better for my hair. It doesn't get as hot. I like the auto shut off portion of this. Whenever I use this one in the morning, I am not worried about whether I left it on. If you want to splurge, then this one's fantastic, but it's not really all that necessary. I like this one too. I like them both for different reasons, but I'm having a good hair day. I know that. Let's talk a little bit about makeup, and then I'm gonna go back to skincare and body care, and I have a couple of brushes over here I want to mention as well. I haven't really purchased any new makeup for a while because I just have so much that I really just need to use up what I have, especially complexion products because they expire. So let's just talk about what I got over here. The primer that I have been using in February and reaching for a lot is this Tula Skincare Brighten Up Primer. I have really been trying to see if I can empty this. It's not happening though because you use so little of this. You can see a little bit at that angle. Like I have used maybe half. I purchased this at an Ulta 21 Days of Beauty at least a year ago. It's still good though, y'all. It's still good. It says brighter, smoother looking skin is here with this silicone free priming gel. It has 3 times the vitamin C of a lemon, plus like probiotics. It's got all sorts of great skincare in it. I don't get as oily with this. This is a primer that I know I can count on to give me a great makeup day. It's just this perfect base before applying any of my foundations. I've been reaching for the Lancome Perfecting Makeup Primer as well, and I have to admit one of the reasons that I am reaching for it quite a bit is it is so close to empty. It is really, really good, but I saw it in my Alex drawers and moved it over to my vanity so that I would empty this because this is so close. So I've really tried to start working on products and just trying to justify my next haul. Sometimes I'm able to use you guys as the reason why I need to buy new things. It's hard for me to purchase new primers or new foundations when I have so many. I think this one does perhaps have silicone in it, or at least it feels like it. It's one of those primers that really smooths the skin, and I really like this a lot. So this is by Lancome. Foundations. So you guys know a little while back they discontinued the Dior Skin Forever is what it was called, and it was this one, and this is my last one, and I'm down to the end. I waited to open it. It was in the box. I've been trying to empty it because why not? This was my absolute favorite foundation forever. I loved this. I loved it. So I've been reaching for this a lot, and I also have been reaching for the matte version, which is quite similar, and I happened to pick them up in, I think, a similar shade. This one is 045 and this one is 45N, so I think this one was a neutral as well. So they really are pretty much the same shade. I like them both. I don't know what is in the original one that I had, but for some reason I still think that this is just phenomenal. But you can't purchase this and you can purchase this in the matte version. I actually have a video here on my channel, and I wasn't as in love with it like when I first tried it, but I watched the video back and I was like, girl, like in person I wasn't wowed by it, but it is absolutely beautiful and quite skin-like. So because I've been trying to empty this, I've been wearing it a lot, and so I've also been reaching for this one. This one stays here at my home. This one is where I work, in my work apartment, so I've been using them both. Another foundation that I have been wearing a lot, and I've been actually mixing it a lot with the Dior Don't know why. I just like to mix things sometimes, but I've been mixing this with that one, and I have it on today. Whenever I wear the Fenty Eavesdrop here on camera on my channel, I was always finding myself mixing it with other things. I just like would want to wear both and couldn't decide, so I'd mix them and make little cocktails all the time for some reason. But today I really like resisted the urge to do that and wore it by itself because I wanted you guys to see it and what it looks like by itself. And this one is the shade 15. It is a little bit light, but it does really work for me. What you will find about the Eavesdrop skin tint is that it is a flexible product. You won't see a huge shade range. It's very flexible. You could buy several shades and it would match you. It just sort of blends into the skin. I have no idea what the technology is that makes this work, but it just sort of like matches your skin tone. I don't get it. And it is a skin tint, creamiest, most beautiful skin-like foundation. I think this is also very affordable for a foundation, probably because it's plastic packaging, still cute, you know, but so good. Love this. So a couple of concealers that I want to mention is my NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Biscuit. I used to use this a lot under my eye as concealer. I don't use it for that anymore. It doesn't mean I won't do it again though. Have been using it to carve out my brows, and it is the concealer that I used today to sculpt my brows. And I just thought I would shout it out again. You guys have heard me talk about it. I use lots of different concealers like when I'm filming and stuff to shape my brows, but this is the one that I like to use every day. And it's just the softest, most creamy pot concealer. It's so easy to manipulate. It's not stiff. It is just the best formula. So if you've never tried this soft matte concealer, I would say give it a go. If you get a deeper shade, you can use it to spot conceal. So it is wonderful. I've been using my Pat McGrath concealer and my Kosas concealer combined because I think the Kosas is a little bit too emollient for me and it sort of slides off my face sometimes with the face mask. I mixed it with my Pat McGrath to give it more staying power, but I forgot both of them and didn't bring them with me. But I also just wanted to mention these two one more time. I have them both on today. This is the Lancome Teint Idole, and I think this is shade 435, and this is the Morphe concealer in a shade I can't ever see at the bottom, but I will link it down below. These are the two that I've been wearing. I love this Morphe shade. Like, I love this golden color. It's got more of a yellow tint, and I love this sort of age-defying formula that you get from this one. So I like combining them together. It gives me just the perfect formula under my eye, but I also like using them separate and alone. These have also been concealers that I've been reaching for a lot in the month of February. Also went back to another oldie but goodie, and it is the powder that I used to set my makeup today. And this is my Fenty Beauty Powder in the shade Banana. I do love this a lot. It is in the most beautiful packaging, so the packaging is a winner. It is quite fragrant, but it does sort of pass, and the color is gorgeous. It just gives you the most beautiful, like, warm appearance. I just love the shade of this. This definitely keeps my oils at bay and gives me a beautiful finished look. So I have been enjoying this and have gone back to this. Definitely half or more than half I've used up. So we're going to continue to try to empty this one as well. We're going to empty some of this stuff. We're going to empty it. The last powder that I want to mention is this Huda Beauty, and this one is in the shade Banana Bread. And this is fantastic powder. I love the nice little mesh top. It keeps you from using too much, so it does keep it from just dumping all out. Sometimes I have to work harder to get it out, but it does keep it from dumping out. So I do like that. It also is fragrant, but you are going to have the most airbrushed, beautiful face with this Huda powder, and it's gonna lock your makeup in. So this is actually a repurchase. Between this one and the Fenty, I actually always liked this one more. It is still amazing. Still using this precisely my brow in 4.5 to sculpt my brows. Still loving the Holiday Pat McGrath palette from this past December that is no longer available. Not gonna bore you with that one again, but I do want to talk about this Norvina palette. This is the Norvina Pro Pigment palette. I think it's number 5 maybe is on here. Yeah. This is so gorgeous. I'm still getting to know this palette, but every time I use it, I just enjoy it so much. I don't have enough purple. Like, I need more purple in my life so that I have a reason to reach for this more often. While there are a lot of shades in this palette that are not purple, I find myself wanting to wear this when I'm wearing purple. I actually had this on when I filmed the video about the CoverGirl foundation. This was the palette that I used. So I just really have enjoyed this palette and highly recommend it. It's better if you are not like traveling and you just are going to keep it in one place. I kind of want to take it back with me to my work home so that I can get more use out of it, because I think that it is gorgeous. I think during the week I would really enjoy some of this over here, because that's kind of my style. Like, I will use like dark colors on my lid and just sort of blend them out in the crease with something warm, and I'll just create a beautiful smoky eye. So I really kind of want to take this back with me. I might do that this weekend. It is such a fun palette, guys. So I really have been enjoying this. Whenever I am running super late, I always talk about running late. You guys should know now. I'm always running late. Whenever I have limited time, that is usually when I'm going to reach for a small palette, or when I'm traveling, because I don't like stare and think about, well, what do I want to do? It's just pretty simple and easy for me to put a look together. With these Huda shadows, they are just like so like dynamic. Look at this. Like, they are just super beautiful and look just so amazing on the eye. So you can do one and dones with this. It just really glams up any eye look. These shadows are beautiful. This one is the nude medium, and it does come in like a light, I think, and a dark. So there are 3 versions of this small palette. This is a much more affordable palette than the larger Huda palettes. So whether you pick up this one or one of her other ones that's this size, I definitely recommend these. But this one just really is something special. And it is actually what I have on my eyes today. I just always love creating makeup looks with this little small palette. I like to use natural brushes whenever I'm blending out the eyeshadows. I've been reaching for it more. I really wanted to remember to mention this to you guys because I traveled with this palette. It was just a lifesaver. It just made it so easy when I was applying my eyeshadow. This was wonderful. So love this palette. The mascara that I have been reaching for a lot is this Better Than Sex mascara. This was the Shayla mascara. I love to support any of Makeup Shayla's collabs, and this was the Shayla mascara. I don't even know if you can still get this particular one. I purchased it a while ago from Ulta, and it's just been a backup, and I just now finally opened it. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Has been my all-time favorite mascara. But I have to say right now, I'm not sure if it's going to continue to keep that position. I really enjoyed the Pat McGrath mascara that I got. The Dark Star, I think was what it was called. That one was fun. The Bite Beauty mascara, I got like a little travel size. That's good as well. I still really like this. I like that it gives me volume and length and just makes my lashes show up and you can see them a little bit better. Whenever I'm wearing my natural lash, I love mascaras like this one that add volume plus a little bit of length. This has been wonderful. It is a favorite. I'm just not sure if it is my #1 mascara anymore. I seem to fall in love with a lot of mascaras these days. Kind of upset with myself because I meant to put this bronzer on and I forgot that I was going to wear it and applied something else. This is the Lawless Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer in Blazed. And I have been totally destroying this bronzer in the month of February. I just love this. I'm going to swatch this one and then I'm going to swatch it with my Guerlain, just so I can see how close they are. So this is the Terracotta number 5 bronzer that I am wearing today. Okay, so let's swatch this too with the Lawless. The top one is the Lawless, and just look at how you see a little like earthiness, a little red a little hint of red, but just the perfect amount of red. So you just get the most beautiful bronzer out of this. And I also really love like a more neutral bronzer as well, a little more neutral, so it's almost like the perfect bronzer. These have been my like go-tos lately. I think I had this bronzer on, and I can't remember what else I had on my face, but people haven't been seeing my face that much because of the face mask, and now we're in a optional environment at my job, and this guy who's really a creative type of person, as far as his job and his work function, he was like, do you do your own makeup? One morning. And I know that I had this bronzer on. I think that that's one of the things that makes my makeup stand out to other people, is the bronzer that they see on my skin. The Lawless bronzer, while the compact is quite dirty, this one in Blazed is phenomenal. The Guerlain bronzer with the beautiful packaging and the cult following, also amazing. I also have on this Makeup Forever Sculpt powder. I also have that on. It's not necessarily what I'm going to talk about today as a favorite, but I like to point it out when I had that on, because sometimes people think that what they see is just the bronzer, but I also sculpted with that. Blush. I've been using my Orgasm blush quite a bit. I talked about it last month. Love that. Love that. It's just like such a new fave again. But I also have been using this limited edition blush highlighter duo. So please don't kill me, because I'm going to mention it and it's limited edition and you can't buy it. But I wanted to at least tell you guys what I've been using, and it comes in this beautiful case. It is the Chanel. It's the duo, and it's blush and highlighter. This is the brush that comes with it. This is the brush, and it has a little cover here. But if this ever like returns, try to get this. I will actually try to buy it again, because I do think that this one is destroyed. Maybe I should try to clean it sometimes, but it's so destroyed, just so you guys know. Well loved. I just started reaching for it again. I think I had one of those mornings where I was just looking for a blush, and this one was like really easy access, so I grabbed it. What I love about this blush is it's one of those that sort of melts into the skin, like a flush to the cheek, and it just melts into your skin. And the highlighter is phenomenal. Over time, as you have this on your cheek for a while, it just gives you this really nice, beautiful glow. You can tell this is a high quality highlighter and blush. It doesn't leave like skips along on your face. For somebody like me with more mature skin, it just sort of melts into the skin, and it just adds this beautiful reflective quality. It has like sort of a rose shift in my opinion, and this looks quite coral, but just sort of blends into the cheek. This is a sort of baked gelée formula, and I find that it works best with natural brushes. This is from the Lotus set. This is the Sonia G like blush brush, and this has made this product so much more fun for me because it's a small brush. It just fits here. This is the Chikuhodo cheek brush, and I've been using this one for the highlighter. Having a small couple of brushes for this palette has been very helpful. If I see something on Chanel's website that I think is comparable to this, then I will link it down below. But I definitely have really been wearing this in the month of February, and that's always the hard part about like buying limited edition products and you're a YouTuber, is like once it's discontinued, you don't want to continue to wear it on the channel. So I don't really always like buying so many limited edition products, because when can I wear it? Just for myself? Before I talk about lips, I do want to mention a few brushes, guys. Still absolutely loving this little Shiseido face polishing brush, I believe is what it's called. I will link it down below. This is so great for blending out foundation. I used it today to blend out my foundation. It just blends it out so fast. It just blends it into the skin and gives you a beautiful skin-like finish. So if you like using smaller tools like this, you will enjoy this. Called Kayudo, I think. I always forget this brush. I always forget the name. I don't know what happened to me where I started liking these little small brushes. I don't know, because I really was liking my Tarte foundation brush, and I still like that one because it's like huge. It's just a nice dense foundation brush that is just really easy to handle to blend out my foundation, so I've been reaching for this. This is a fairly new brush to my collection that was sent to me from Merit. And again, it is also small, but it is just the perfect size. It's the perfect size handle. It's got this angle, and I will often grab this so that I can also blend out my concealer. So I'll like quickly buff in my foundation, and then I will also use it for concealer. It is fun too. It's like these two remind me of each other. Probably because this one is the newest, I probably used this one the most out of all of the foundation brushes this month. I used this one the most, but I grabbed all of the ones that I have mentioned. So these have been fantastic brushes for foundation. I wanted to mention these two eyeshadow brushes. The blender says GSN 10, and then this one says 9 on it, and it is by Chikuhodo. I just wanted to try their eyeshadow brushes. I had several of their face brushes, and in this case I really like the longer handle that you see here. And these were the only two brushes for the top part of my eyeshadow look that I used today, which is one of the reasons I really love this little set of brushes that I purchased. I purchased them at the same time, so I just tend to use them together a lot of times. I could complete almost an entire look. Completing like the eyeshadow on my lower lash line, I tend to like to use something else. But as far as my eyeshadow on the top of my eye, I can just use these two brushes. I don't even have to grab another brush. They're both natural hair brushes. This one is fairly small. It is great for like blending out your crease. It can also be used for transition, so it's large enough that I can go up in the transition, but it's small enough that I can just pop like eyeshadow in the corners here, and it's not gonna like spill all over the eye. This is a perfect size blending brush, and then this is perfect for applying like eyeshadow to the lid. And I've just been reaching for them a lot in February. This brush is crazy expensive. This is a baby car payment. This is the Surratt Beauty Artistic face brush, and I purchased it from Sephora when I still worked there and was able to use my discount. This is a ridiculously expensive brush. I think it's like $260. I don't know if that's what I paid for, if it was like $250 maybe when I got it. It's squirrel hair, but this is the perfect face brush. You can get something similar. This is the powder brush from Chikuhodo, and it's close, but it's much fluffier, you know, than this one is. This brush is like the perfect density and texture for applying bronzer. You can use it for blush. I have even used this for highlighter. I just kind of whip the side on the highlighter and just go. Like when I was in a hurry and I just want one brush, I apply all my face stuff with this. I really enjoy it for bronzer. It's what I use to apply my bronzer today. It's also really great for just buffing, like kind of blending all your makeup together. Like you'll see here, like I can buff this over the face and it doesn't really move your makeup around. Like your makeup doesn't go anywhere. It just sort of like helps you sort of blend everything together. I usually keep it here and treat it like it's a little princess, but I took it back with me to my work home so that I could actually get some use out of it, and I just have enjoyed it so much. I have thoroughly enjoyed applying my makeup with this brush. This brush is made for powder products. It would certainly be a splurge. It is not something that you have to have, but if you ever are in the market for something that's a little big ticket and just to treat yourself and you love makeup brushes like me, this is beautiful. And it's got like this ombre handle. I don't know if you guys can see. It's got like green and purple, and it's got Surratt written here. It's just been lovely. Very expensive. Most expensive brush in the world. I actually have told my daughter, like, if something ever happens to me, don't you just let people come in here and go through anything, to be honest. Nothing against Real Techniques, but I don't want her to think this and this are the same. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to lips. This is a lipstick that I've been reaching for. I have a little lip combo I've been wearing, and I don't even think they make it in this case anymore. This is like Pure Color Envy in this shade Dynamic. I have to say I got it like in one of those like big sets that you buy. I kind of went for like this monochromatic look today. This is like a perfect shade, and I'm sure that's how I have described it in the past whenever I have talked about this lipstick. And this is from Estee Lauder. It's not super pink, and it's not a nude, and it's not red. It's like maybe a mauve rose color, but it is just this perfect sort of everyday shade. I can wear this shade almost every day. It is a nice creamy lip, but not too creamy. It wears a good little while. It's just a really pretty, flattering lipstick. And it's one of those lipsticks that probably looks good on a lot of different people. At this point, I have more lipstick on my lips than anything else, but I kind of been like topping it with this Tower 28 lip gloss in coconut. I've been using that a lot. And it's a little pink. So it's like a similar color, and it adds a little bit of shine to my lips. And that's sort of the lip combo. Like I'll put on a lip liner and then I'll do that, and that's sort of been the lip combo that I've been wearing a lot in February. Today though, I added this little Charlotte Tilbury plumping gloss. I can't remember, but it's like a peach plumping gloss. I've been adding that because it adds a lot more shine. And then I've been adding this Sugar y'all can't get. I don't feel as bad for wearing this because I also like to wear Dare to Bear by Pat McGrath, and it will give you a similar look. I can't get the Marc Jacobs anymore, but you can get the Pat McGrath Dare to Bear, and it's also beautiful. That's been the lip combo I've been wearing a lot to work. I'm going to tell you about this miscellaneous item that many of you don't need. Just skip past it if this is not you. I grind my teeth at night. I think I've told you guys that, and it leads to a lot of dental work. So if you find yourself constantly having dental work, you might want to ask your dentist, is it possible that I'm grinding? Because I was having to have dental work, and then my dentist like later said, are you grinding your teeth at night? Like, I don't know, I'm sleeping. I just never really thought about it, but turns out I was grinding my teeth. You're putting all this pressure on your teeth, and it just tears up your teeth. The first time I bought one of these custom night guards for my teeth, I grinded through it in 6 months. And it was $600, and I got it from my dentist. So I went on the hunt on Amazon to see if a company maybe sold these on Amazon, because everything is on Amazon. And I did find a company, and this company is called JS Dental Lab is what's here. I think the first time I got it, it was closer to $100, but I think maybe it's $135. And if you purchase 2 of them, you get a discount on the second one. Any returning customers will get even more of a discount if you come back later and buy more. I've now purchased 3 of these. The last time that I purchased this, it lasted for 1.5 years. And so I hope that these will last that long. They send you something, you take a mold of your teeth and you send it back to them, and they make this custom tray that snaps. I'm just going to show you guys so you see how it snaps on my teeth. Okay. So now I'm not going to be able to talk. But it's in my mouth, right? I've taken it out, but it's clear and it's hard plastic, and it snaps on your teeth, and it keeps you from being able to grind your teeth against each other. You will have less headaches. You won't wake up with headaches, and you won't break your teeth, okay, from grinding your teeth. And it is something that I'm sure happens as you get older, if you're carrying around a little weight. Now that I'm getting a little bit older, this is happening, and some people, it just happens to us. I just wanted to tell you guys about this company. They have saved my life because I'm now able to get a custom tray that is comfortable to wear at night, and I don't have to pay $600 to get that. I can get it at a more affordable price, and it lasts longer. So I will have them linked down below, and you can get it on Amazon. I was also sent some products from a company called Lapkos. One of the things they sent me was a BioMe Boost Cream. It says probiotics and prebiotics on it, and it has collagen in it. And they have some before and after pictures on their website about this product. It really helps shrink your pores and kind of smooths the texture on your skin. And I have been using this product religiously since I got it, because I really wanted to see if I would see a difference in my skin. And I honestly think that I can tell a little bit of a difference, not huge. I probably would need to use it more and more like continued use with this product. It is a K Beauty brand. Right here on my skin, you guys may know that, you know, a few years ago, probably after I started getting into makeup, I just started having this little open pore area right here. And I was just like so angry about it. Like, are you kidding me? Is that my mustache? I'm gonna leave it though. I've just really been trying to try different skincare. I've been using the Polish Choice and it exfoliates. I've been trying to use things that will help this go away eventually, because you don't see it on this side. I'm just not ready to be walking around here with crater face. I'm just not ready for it. So I just keep trying to find products that will help shrink this. And I do feel like over time, it has gotten less and less noticeable when I use, you know, exfoliating products, and I use products that are good for your pores. So I think that this is actually pretty good and has been giving me smoother skin. I haven't had it very long, and I have really been using it because I wanted to see if it would make a difference, and I like this a lot. And I love how my face feels after I apply this. Sometimes I use it morning and night, but if I'm using the Fenty moisturizer, I try not to double up. So I will use this at night and then use that in the morning, but it is very, very good. And it is the BioMe Boost Cream. I invite you to really click the link down below about this so that you can kind of see for yourself all of the claims. OlaplexNo also sent me these milk moisturizing face masks. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know if the K Beauty brands are just all working at the same like warehouse. Their products all have like a similar fragrance whenever I use K Beauty brands. Like what's in this I have smelled before, so I don't know if it's the fragrance or the like what's in the product, but this is such a moisturizing face mask, and it's the sheet mask, and it has so much like product on it. You are definitely going to have a more hydrated face when you apply this. A lot of times when you use these, they will just recommend that you rub the product in and leave it there on your skin for some time, just leave the residual there. And I do rub it in on my skin, but I do think it feels a little tacky, so eventually I do go back later and rinse it off. But my skin feels super baby soft and moisturized and hydrated after I use these. This is 14 daily skin masks and 1 bonus exfoliating pad. I have been using this and it is very, very lovely. It is all OlaplexNo. I just was very, very impressed with the skincare that I got from them. This is the Micro Serum Mist, and it smells similar, I think, to the Milk Mask. This is also that K Beauty brand fragrance. Like some of the serums that I've used from other brands smells like this. And this has like the best mist. You see that? Oh, it's so refreshing. And they tell you to use it before and after makeup, and it says it's pink essence is what it says here. I did try it under my makeup, but I felt like it wasn't going to work for me because it is such a hydrating product. But I wanted to try it because every now and then that'll surprise you, and I felt like I got oilier during the day when I used this under makeup. So if you are a combo girl, oily girl, you may not want to try this under your makeup, but if you're a dry skin person, you are probably going to love this. So I tend to use this at night. It's that same routine. A lot of my sprays and spritzes that I have like this, after I come in and initially wash my face, I don't want to put on a heavy moisturizer because I know I'm going to wash my face again before I go to bed. So I'll just mist my face with some type of moisturizing spray, and this is the one that I have been using in February. I just mist this all over and it just sort of hydrates my skin. I will do my full night cleanse routine before I go to bed. And I still will sometimes come back and spray this all over my face as a final step. So it's just been lovely and very hydrating and very refreshing and a fantastic facial mist. And I've been enjoying it, and it is by OlaplexNo. Switching gears really fast, the fragrances that I have been wearing, one is the Clean Reserve. I sprayed it on today. This is the Clean Reserve Skin, and this, I love this. This is such just a nice everyday scent that I think you could get by with wearing all year long. Like, it's just that soft and beautiful for every day. I'll pop the notes up so you guys will know what's in it, but it is just such a lovely daily fragrance. I consider this to be kind of lightweight. It is not super heavy. I love this. The same person who always, I guess, smells my fragrances when I have them on, she came in my office and she said, oh my gosh, it smells so good in here. What is that? And I said, I think it's me. There was nothing that I had sprayed in the office. I just knew I had this on and I had put it on that day. I have really been enjoying it in the month of February. I also have been using my Angel's Share, and I'm really happy that I got this as a winter fragrance. It's kind of got that boozy, kind of appley something smell. Oh, it smells so good. This is a heavier fragrance, but it just smells so fantastic. People smell this on me as well, and I've been using this a lot kind of in the winter and getting ready to retire it for spring. It's been kind of giving my Baccarat Rouge a break. I've kind of been using this one in lieu of that one a lot. So really been loving this Kilian's Angel's Share. The final product that I want to mention, because I really have been loving body creams, and I have had a couple of these on standby, and I took this back with me to my work home so that I would use it. This is the Smoothie Lightly Whipped Body Cream, and I love the smell of this. Oh guys, oh, it smells so good. And it is such a creamy, hydrating body cream that doesn't break the bank. It is by Soap and Glory. You can purchase them at Ulta, and oftentimes they will have like buy one get one half off. But I have been using this throughout February, and my skin has been feeling like butter. All right guys, I hope that you all have enjoyed my favorites. It was a little bit long, so thank you so much for hanging in there with me. Leave a heart in any color down in the comment section below if you made it to the end of this video. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I will respond. And if you've not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button before you leave. So I'll be seeing you guys again very soon in my next video. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy, signing out.